Hello and welcome if you're new to the channel. In today's video, I will be doing a revamp for one of SA's top sneaker brands, Drip SA. By the end of this tutorial, you will be able to create a website like this without using any code. All you need is a WordPress installation and a Divi license. To support these videos, you can use my affiliate link in the description to get your Divi license at no extra cost to you. Without wasting time, let's get to the tutorial. First things first, this is the dripsa.co.za original website. As you can see, this is the hero section here with a nice animated button. Shop now. Scrolling down, we can see a pattern, a 444 pattern. The new drops here, Liquid's gum catalog. Pretty straightforward. Right, and then after that, we can see customer information icons, store locator, where to find the local stores, track your order, FAQs, okay? And then there's a small newsletter section where people can leave their emails to get deals, be the first to hear about new drops, all that stuff. And then we have a gray section. This is a footer section with a couple of relevant links about us. Okay, pretty straightforward, okay? So the purpose of the video is to revamp this site, not really revamp this site, but how I would approach designing this website. This is the end result we're going for. Instead of that 4-4, we broke the pattern. We did 4 and then 1. So we just chose this one as our best seller, okay? Liquid's gum, just to change the pattern. And then again, we go back to that 4. We have a view more button, customer information icons, and sign up to our newsletter section, okay? Okay, so the goal with this one is to give it a more simple look, but slightly premium look, where it looks simple, not too cheesy. It's fun to scroll down the website. That is the purpose. Simplicity, space for eyes. So the padding is pretty wide. As you can see, from this section to this section, the padding is pretty wide. So let's get started real quick. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a new page on WordPress real quick. If you're not familiar with WordPress, please check out my other videos on how to set up WordPress, how to install Divi, all that good stuff. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go to WordPress and go to Drip SA redesign. I've already created a page. To create a page, you simply go to add new, type in Drip revamp, select publish. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go back to my WordPress backend. We're going to go to settings and we'll go to reading. On reading, it says your home page displays. Do you want it to display your latest posts or your static post or a static page? And in this case, we want a static page, and we're going to switch it from this Drip revamp to Drip SA redesign, which is the one we're going to do. Okay, and we're going to select save. So this means when someone type in revamps.septemberdigital.africa, it's going to show this page. Okay, so I'm going to hover over here and go to home and select visit site. Awesome. Okay, as you can see, we are looking at a default Divi header. It has a Divi logo and a few random menu items. Okay, we're not going to use the default one. We're going to be building one from scratch. So we're going to go to dashboard. We're going to hover over on the side menu here and go to Divi. Don't click it, hover over it, and we're going to select Divi builder. Okay, but before you start developing, I recommend you set up a couple of things. For example, your color palette. In this case, I'll be using yellow, dark gray, red, and white. I've already set it up. You just type on it and input the hex code for the color you want. Okay, we're not going to use this logo section because we're not going to be using the default header, remember. Okay, so we're going to hover over it and select a Divi builder. We want the Divi builder because we're going to be building from scratch. So we're going to select add new template, build new template. We want this template to be applied only to this drip page. Okay, so I'm going to say specific pages, and we're going to say drip essay redesign. Okay, looking good, and we'll select create template. Now, as you can see, we have created a new development template which is set to specific page, drip essay redesign. You can see 3 tabs. It's add custom header, add custom body, add custom footer. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is building a header. So we're going to select add custom header. It shows you 3 options: copy from template, add from library, build custom header. Okay, now we're looking at a blank page. So the first thing we're going to do is create a section. Okay, so a section is more like a container that will contain all the elements. That will be our row, that will be our modules. Okay, so as you can see, a Divi has already created us an empty section, but we want to create it from scratch. Okay, so we're going to select the blue plus icon to create a section, the green plus icon to create a row, and a dark gray plus icon to create a module. Okay, you're going to see what I mean in a few minutes. Okay, we're going to select regular, specialty, or full width. We want a regular section. So do you want 1 column section, 2 column section, or 3 column section? I'm going to go with the 3 column section. Awesome. Okay, let's delete the first section that was created by default. So the next thing we're going to do will be clicking on the section settings: blue, section settings; green, row settings; and gray, module settings. Okay, so we're going to select a blue setting icon. We're going to select background and add background color like you would on Photoshop, and select a background color which is a dark gray. We already have it set on our project color palette, speeding up your design process. Okay, so we want to select OK, double click again, and we go to design. Okay, we style it further, we go to spacing. Okay, on spacing we're gonna link top and bottom and set our spacing to 0. Bam. All right, cool, and we select OK. Now let's go to row settings, which is the green row setting icon, and we'll go to design, spacing again, link top and bottom. We set it to 5 pixels. Looking good. Let's try, let's go down, 0 pixels. Now let's try 5 and then adjust after we add a couple of elements. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to use the dark gray plus icon for the first time, which is adding a module. Okay, so a module allows us to add elements. Let's say we want to add an image, we want to add an icon, we want to add a call to action, we want to add a code editor, or we want to add a form. Okay, so for example, if I select if I search for a form module, I will get a not so great looking form, but it's there for you to custom design it from scratch. Okay, and then we'll delete that. It's just an example. So what I'm looking for here, I'm looking for a blab. Okay, so I'm gonna select a blab. Okay, as you can see, by default it has image, a header title, and a body text. Okay, we're gonna change that. We're gonna say login or register. Awesome. We're gonna go to design and change the title text. We'll make it yellow. Now you can see it. We're gonna go to content again. We'll go to text, scroll down, remove this body text here, we don't need it, and we're gonna go to image and icon. You can decide if you want to use an image on this blab module or an icon. We're gonna switch it from image, which is a default, to icon. and we go to design. On design, we go to image and icon. On icon color, we select yellow. Okay? But we can't see an icon. Okay? There's no way to see it because we didn't select an icon. So we're going to go back to content and search. Let's say person. Nah, let's use this one. Okay? Awesome. Looking good. We're going to go back to design and design the icon further. Okay? So I'm going to go to image icon width and we turn it down. Let's make it 18. 18. Looking good. And then the image icon placement drop down, we select left. We want it to be left aligned. As you can see, now we have a login register icon. We can link it to wherever we want. Okay. So we select save, 3 dots, save. Let's see how it looks on mobile using these tabs. Okay, desktop, tablet, mobile. So I want to select save. We'll go to green setting, which is the row settings. We tone down. We'll go to the module settings. We'll go to design. We'll go to spacing. We increase top margin. Margin is literally affecting the space outside the element. Padding, it's creating or decreasing space inside the element. Okay, so we're gonna add top margin. Okay, so that it's center, it looks center aligned like that. Let's hit save. Okay, I want to change this row to like 2 rows, something like that. I want to change it to 2 rows. Let's go to settings, row settings. Let's change it to 2 rows and see how it looks. Okay, still look the same. It's fine. Okay, we'll take care of it the more we add more elements. Now let's go back to design. Add more top margin. Let's make it 15. Save. Now let's add another section. Regular section, and this section will be a 3 column, but not a typical one like this. We want the mid row to be larger than the side rows, the left and right one. So I think this one will do. Let's go for that one. Okay, so what we're looking for now, we want to create space for our logo. We're going to add image module. Just search image, and here's the image module, and then we're going to look for the drip logo, upload. Bam. And then for the mid module, we're going to add search module. Okay, this is search module. Okay, awesome. And then we're going to add an icon module. An icon module allows us to just add an icon. So I'm going to look for a cut icon, and let's, okay, awesome. All right, so let's go to icon settings and design, make it gray. Awesome. Okay, let's decrease the size, 30. Looking good. Okay, alignment right next to the search or center align. Okay, let's leave it right there. The drip logo, let's go to alignment. Now let's go to sizing and decrease the width. No, I think that works. Let's leave it max width. And let's go to the section settings, go to design, use custom gutter width, equalize custom heights. Okay, and go to the setting module, go to spacing, add top margin. Okay, I want it to be center aligned with the other icons. Looking good. Let's do that with the cut icon also real quick. Spacing. Awesome. Right, save. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to section settings real quick, go to spacing, link top and bottom again, set it to 5. Okay, padding, set it to 5. Okay, looking good, looking good. Let's go to the row settings, go to design, go to spacing, Okay. Try and increase it a little bit more. No, it's the wrong section. This is the one I'm looking for. Design. Link. Set it to 0. Nice. Now let's control the padding. Padding is the space in between. Okay. Let's make it 10. Looking good. Okay. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to add, I'm sure if you can remember, we had another duck row underneath with our menu items. So what I'm going to do, I'm simply going to duplicate this gray one here on top and select duplicate section. Divi is just a cool drag and drop builder. You just hover over the icon and drag it to where you want. Okay, just like this. Put this one in the middle of these two. Let's try again. Okay, awesome, done. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to delete this module. Okay, and change the row. We're going to make it one row this time. Okay, what we want here, we want menu items. So we're going to search for menu module. Okay, look at it. Okay, that's the menu module. The first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to remove the background. Okay, you just select background, hover over it, and delete the white color. Okay, obviously it's not looking great. Let's go to design, go to menu text, active link color. Let's make active link color red and customize that red by selecting the pencil and make it a light red. Select save. Okay, menu font, we're going to select outfit. Okay, outfit. And okay, let's leave it regular font. And let's set it up to text alignment. Let's make it center. Okay. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's very hard to see the text now. Let's set it to yellow. Boom. Let's increase the size. Let's do something like 16. Not bad. And then let's go back to the section and increase the padding a little bit. And let's make it something like 4. 4 looks good. Right, let's go back up here and edit this one and decrease the icon size. Let's do something like 16 pixel. And we'll go to text and go to title text, decrease the size for the title text. Let's make it 16 also. Okay, not bad, looking good. Okay, all right, let's hit save. Okay, now let's go check out our homepage. Let's go check out our homepage. It hasn't changed. Why? Because we haven't saved this template. Okay, so I'm going to select save, exit, select save on the Divi theme builder dashboard. Only when I apply this save, it will be applied to the homepage. Now let's reload. Dum, da, da, dum. So now it's time to make this header look more pretty. As you can see, it is close to the design, but we just need to customize it more. Okay, this section is too tight. It's hard to hover over and find what I'm looking for. I can simply go over here to wireframe view. Okay, and go to menu setting and select desktop. So what I want to do, I want to change the weight of the text. So I want to change it from regular to light. Okay. And then what I want to do, I want to open up the spacing in between the letters. So we're going to increase, let's just say 1. Okay, I think 1 is perfect. 1 pixel, that's perfect. Okay, so I'm going to select save. Okay, again, as you can see, this is not the menu created. Let's go back to wireframe again and select menu settings, then go back to desktop view. We're going to go to which menu do we want to see? We want to see the, let's say select menu. Okay, let's drag this login and register to this left row. Yeah, that's perfect. Select save. Okay, let's go to settings. Okay, this image, I want it to be linked to the home page. So we're gonna say revamps September Africa, so that when someone clicks that logo, it sends them to the home page. Okay, so image link target in the same window, save. So now let's go to section settings for this section. Okay, this mid section, go to design, go to settings, we'll go to use getter width. Okay, and let's increase it to 4 getter width. Okay, let's drop it down, increase it to 4, leave it at 3. Okay, let's see. Okay, I want something like 1440, the max width. Let's do 1440. Boom. 1440. Awesome. That looks good. Looking good. We do the same for this top section. Getter width is 1440. 1440 looks great on most devices. That's your desktop, that's your laptops. So we're gonna say use custom getter width. And we go down, max width, we want to say 1440. Okay, looking good. And we're just going to equalize custom heights, okay, to make sure everything is middle centered. Select save. Okay, as you can see on our final result, we used the yellow drip logo, and the search bar is a bit smooth. The radius, it's a bit round. And okay, not far, we're not far. So let's go and change this logo. We're just going to double click the image module. Okay, no need to click on settings. It pops up, select, simply go to logo. Okay, so let's say I didn't have this on my WordPress already. I was just going to select upload files and upload from my computer. Okay, but we don't need to do that. So media library, we're going to select the yellow one. Boom. Okay, now it's starting to look familiar. Okay, we're going to save that and then go back to the search bar. On the search bar, we're going to say find products as our placeholder so that people know what to do when they see this space. And we go to design. On design, we're going to go to placeholder, color. Let's see if, okay, let's make it darker. Nice, looking good. And we're going to edit the border. So now we have 3 pixel rounded corners. Okay, I'm going to add 28 pixel. Looks way better. Okay, so we're going to add a border color. We're going to add yellow as our border color. Looking good. Let's go to spacing and we add more top margin. More top margin. Nice. Hit save. Go to our cut icon, do the same thing. Add more top margin. Okay. More top margin. Select save. So in a case I was building a real shopping store, I was going to link that button to a cart WooCommerce page, but we're not going to do that. We just want to focus on the design, not the functions. Okay, we're not trying to get people to shop on this website. So I'm going to select save. Okay, now let's look at the end result and look at this. We're making progress. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go to the search bar again and add more weight to the border. Let's make it 2. Let's make it 2 pixels. Let's make it 3 pixels. Let's make it 3. Okay, that's perfect. Let's select save and refresh our homepage. Looking good, looking good. So when you click here, it goes back to the homepage. When you click here, nothing happens because we don't want to link it to any WooCommerce pages. We don't want people to shop. We're just creating for design's sake. Okay, obviously it's a functioning site that you can access, but we don't want people to shop again. So let's go back and close this theme builder section. Hit save again for safety. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to go to pages. Okay, On pages, we're going to go to the front page one and edit with Divi. Now it's time to create a page. Now edit with Divi Builder. It's time to create the page elements. So we're going to start with the hero section, as you can see on our final result. Okay, let's look at it. Okay, so we have a nice, simple, spacious hero section with the drip logo and sneakers on the right hand side. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to add a new row, and on this new row we're going to add one column. Okay, and what I want here is just a button. Okay, we're going to style this button real quick. We're going to go to design, custom button. The text color, it's going to be white, and the button background is going to be gray. Okay, the border radius, let's border no, this is border width. The border radius, we're going to make it 28. Okay, 28, because I want this to look slightly uniform in a way. Okay, as you can see, we use a 28 border radius on that search bar, and when I reach this button, I'll sort of see the same style instead of just using a square. Okay, all right, cool. Let's go up, and I want this button to be red, but when people hover over it, I want it to do something. Let's click on red and go over this mouse icon, go to hover, and the hover color, I want it to be yellow. Okay, let's go to text color, same thing here. We're going to select hover icon. I want the text to change to dark gray when it hovers. Okay, dark gray on hover. On normal, it's just click here. Okay, so let's go back to hover and remove that border. Awesome. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go to content and say shop now. Awesome, looking good. All right, now let's exit the visual builder real quick. I want you to see what we're doing. Save and exit. Awesome, let's hover over it. You see, now the user can see something is going to happen when I click here. Something is about to happen. It's red. I just hover over it. Even if they just passed through it by accident, they can see, oh, okay, if I click here, something is going to happen. That's the purpose of using the hover function. Okay, enable visual builder. We're going to go to settings, go to design, alignment, center aligned. Okay, boom. So the next thing we're going to do, we're going to add a background image. Okay, I already designed a background image using Canva. The same section where you can edit background, you can add a gradient color, you can add a background image, all that good stuff. You can add a background video. Okay, so we're going to select background image, select plus. I've already created a hero background image, so I took this pair and duplicated it and rotated it around. Okay, now it looks like left and right sneakers, and added the logo on the left hand side. Let's see how that looks, and then we'll scroll down. I want to use the parallax effect. This means when I'm scrolling down, it seems like everything is just moving on top of that image. Looks cool, you'll see. Okay, use parallax effect. Yes, we want to use parallax effect, and we're gonna go to padding. We're gonna say spacing. On spacing, we're gonna say padding. We want a padding, let's try 160, which is okay, looking good, looking good. So what we're going to do next, we're gonna create another section. Okay, this section is going to be a 4-row section. Okay, so insert row, and we're gonna set it to 4 rows. Okay, so what do we have here? We have a nice H3 text. Okay, line divider, and 4 pair of sneakers. Okay, let's get on it. So before we add the sneakers, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna create the text section first. So let's add another section, make it 1 row, Add a text module. Looking good. Right here, we're gonna say new arrival. Okay, we're gonna leave it as a paragraph text, and we're gonna go to text. We're gonna select bold, and we're gonna select outfit. Outfit. And letter spacing. Let's make it something like 2. Increase the size. 26. Not bad. Right, now let's drag that section to the top. Select save. Next thing we're going to do, we want this line over here. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go to this module settings, go to design, go to border, and select the lower line border. Let's increase the border width. Let's make it 1. Looking good. Let's make it dark gray. Looking good. Okay, now let's go back to our text and add a line height so that there's space between that line and our text. Okay, select save. Awesome. Now it's time to add the sneaker items. Okay, so in this section, what I would do, I would add a product so that when people click through it, it goes to that product page. But like I said, we are focusing on rebuilding this site from a design perspective. We don't want the shopping functions. We don't want people shopping on this website. Okay, so we're gonna select plus image. Okay, we're gonna use image, and we're gonna select this sneaker right here. Okay, we're gonna select this one. Okay, but there is a much better way to do it. Remember, at the beginning we use a blab. We can use a blab module. We're gonna use the title as the price section. Okay, we're gonna select 1299. Okay, body, it's the Tom clause red. Okay, let's style that real quick. We're gonna go to text, make it bold, and make it yellow. Okay, not bad. And let's go to text, body text. Let's increase the font, make it 16. Okay, looking good. Let's hit save. Let's hit save. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to content. I'm gonna select image. On image, we're gonna upload an image. And we have a sneaker product listed. Okay, you can literally list products this way for more flexibility. Instead of linking this to the product you want to show, you can just go to title link URL or module link URL and use this right here on Divi. It's a dynamic content tool. So you click on it. Here it's going to show WooCommerce products. If you have WooCommerce installed and everything, select that product so that when someone clicks this sneaker, it lands them on that product. So it still achieves the same purpose as just adding a WooCommerce module. Okay, so let's save. Okay, as you can see, now let's look at the final result real quick, how it looks. Okay, we're almost there. So what we're going to do next, we are going to add the sneakers. Instead of starting over and recreating those styles, I'm just going to duplicate this blab, drag it over here, double click, change the image, add the boomerang sneaker. Okay, we're going to go to text real quick, change the price. It's 1499. The name of this one, it's a boom run 1. The drip. Save. We do the same thing. Okay. Duplicate. So good. So what I want to do now, after seeing these new arrival features, I want to have another call to action. First it was shop now. Now it's view more. Okay, we want them to view more new arrivals. Okay, so we're gonna add a button right underneath using a new section. Add new section. Select button, and we're gonna say view more. Now let's style this button real quick. Go to settings, go to design, go to button, use custom styles for this button. We're gonna go down, button text color, we want it to be white. Okay, and we're gonna go to border width. I want to remove that border, and we're gonna go to button color. We want the button background color to be dark gray. Okay, like this. I don't want this arrow. It looks too cheap for me. Okay, we're just gonna show button, remove it. I just want the button to change color. Okay, just to show people something will happen. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go to button background, hover over it, select the mouse icon, go to hover. Okay, when they hover over it, I want it to change and be yellow. Remember, design consistency. The border radius on this button, it's kind of round, so it's like 28 pixel. Look at this one, doesn't look the same. We have to fix that. We're gonna go to border radius and increase the radius and set it to something like 28. Awesome. Looking good. Hover over the button. Let's select OK. And hover over the button. View more. Nice. Okay. Now let's go to settings again and select design and center align this button. All right. This is how it looks now. Okay. Look at that parallax effects. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to add another section, add a new section, blue plus regular, 2 rows. Okay. So this 2 column row, we're going to use it to create the one product, which is our bestseller. Okay. We're going to duplicate this section with our new arrivals here, hover over it and drag it to this section right on top of this one. Awesome. We're going to change that text. Okay, we're going to go to design, content, new arrivals, our best seller. Okay, our best seller. Okay, so the reason I'm doing this, I don't want the design to be boring where it's just scrolling and falling to the bottom. I want the pattern to change so that it's interesting for the user experience. Okay, so we have this 4. And then we have this, our bestseller, where we're just going to highlight one product, which we're going to use as a display for a catalog of products, okay? So in this case, I've picked the Liquids Gum. I don't know if it's their bestseller or not, but we're going to use the Liquids Gum range, okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to select plus, add a text module, and we'll say Liquids Gum. Let's make it a header 3. Go to design. On heading text, we'll select header 3. Let's make it ultra bold. Letter spacing, let's make it 1. And line height, let's make it 1.6. The size, let's increase it. Increase. Let's make it 36. Okay, let's drop the weight. Let's make it bold. Let's go down again. Semi-bold. Okay, the color, dark gray. Okay, let's go back to content and add body text. Okay, so in this case, we'll be like, okay, liquids, whatever selling points we can have about the liquids. So write a short paragraph. Okay, liquids is our coolest, blah, 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 sneaker. Okay, we're going to go to lorem ipsum. Lorem ipsum is just dummy text we use just to showcase the design to the client. Okay, if there's no content yet. So we're going to select these lines here and go back and drop this one. We're going to leave it as default, which is paragraph, and we're going to go to design. Okay, as you can see, when you hover over here, it highlights which section you're going to edit. There's the heading, there's the body text. Okay, so we're going to go and increase the size. Let's make it 18 because I want it to be easy to read, and line height 1.6. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to select this section right here with the paragraph and heading, and we're going to add top and bottom margin. We're going to add 30. Okay, because when the design is just like squashed together, everything is just close to each other, it's too tiring for the eyes. Okay, so for example, from here we scroll down. Okay, you see the viewport only shows these sneakers, and then you scroll down. Now you see our bestsellers. Okay, let's drop the weight on these bestsellers and go to heading. And is it this one? Okay, no, it's text. Bestseller, yeah, it's text. Let's go to text and drop the weight. Let's make it semi-bold. Let's make it medium. Okay, let's decrease the size a little bit. Let's do 24. Do the same thing over here. Design consistency. Go to design. Go to text. Go to regular. And 24 pixel size. Okay, now looking consistent. Let's select save. Okay, so what we're gonna do here, like I said, we'll add a product item that will link straight to WooCommerce, but we're gonna add an image in this case. Okay, so we're gonna select image. Okay, and we're gonna use this sneaker. Okay, it's bright, it just lightens up the design. That's why I chose this one. Okay, all right, looking at it, looking good. Okay, so I want this text to look slightly centered. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to this module setting, spacing, at a top margin. Let's do something like 15. Great. So what I want here, I want a call to action that's like, after presenting our bestseller, here you can shop our liquids, because the whole purpose of a landing page, it's not to look pretty but to sell products. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to duplicate this view more button, drag and drop it right under this text. Okay, the power of Divi. Okay, so we're going to select settings, and we say the text is going to be shop liquids gum. Okay, I hope I'm pronouncing it right. And then we can select link, and we link it to those products, which is the liquids gum in this section. We'll type in the link here, and it's gonna go there. All right, great. So the next section, we're gonna bring in that 4 pattern again. Okay, 4 rows again. So instead of trying to redo what we did here, we can simply duplicate this section. Duplicate it, hover over it, and drag this section, drag it to the bottom, drop, voila. Okay, now we have a duplicate section. Let's select save. So we just change, and at this one, remember, on our final result, we have these right after our bestseller. We have these 1, 2, 3, 4. Black mellows, we're gonna add black mellows. Image icon, go to my library, black mellows, and we do the same thing over here. Okay, I'm just gonna speed up this part of the video. White mellows, select save. This is how the website looks, right? Look at it. Okay, the beauty of using the Divi builders template section for headers and footers is whenever you want to use the same footer on other pages, you can just assign it to those pages or assign it to all pages. Even if you're on careers, track order, it shows that same header. Okay, that's why we used a different section, or that's why we use the back end to develop the header. Okay, scroll down. Looking good. Looking good. Whew. The next thing we're going to do, we're going to be adding these customer information icons. So we're going to do 3 instead of 4. Okay, again, I don't like a plain looking website where it's just 4, you know. So we have like 4, and then we have this bestseller with large text. and then we have another 4, and then we have 3 icons instead of 4 again. Okay, so we're gonna scroll down and add a new section, regular section. We're gonna add 3 rows. Okay, so we're gonna use a blab for this one again, eh? So you can repurpose the same module for a lot of things. Okay, so this one is gonna be our store locator, and we're gonna say find your nearest store. All right, find your nearest store, and we're gonna go to design. We're gonna select text. We're gonna select semi bold. We're gonna make it dark gray. Center align the text, and then we go to text, and we center align that text. Okay, so we change it from image to icon. Remember, look for location pins. We're going to use this. Let's check out this one, how it looks. Doesn't work. Let's check, let's say map. Yeah, let's use this one right here. Change the color. On our final result, it's gray. To add more flavor, let's add yellow. Let's make it yellow this time. Okay, let's decrease it. Down, 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 down. Okay, let's make it 38. Looking good, 38. Nice. So instead of adding another blab and trying to redo those settings, we're just going to duplicate this one. Duplicate again. Okay, we'll take this one, we'll put it here. And we take this one, we add it to the 3rd row. Okay, so we're going to select settings, and we'll set track order. So we're just going to write track parcel, track your parcel, track your order. Let's say track your order here. Okay, and we're going to change the icon to something like time, set it to time. Looking good. And the 3rd one, we're just going to select settings, and we say it's country-wide deliveries. Read our delivery terms. Okay, we want a truck for the delivery. Truck icon. Truck. Let's say delivery. Let's truck again. Countrywide delivery. We're gonna use this truck. Yellow truck. Select save. All right, great. All that's left is our sign up to our newsletter so that we can sell you more stuff and send you discounts. Okay, so looking at this, look at it. We have a sign up to our newsletter section. On our final result, look at it. So now it's time to create our sign up to our newsletter section. What we're going to do, we're going to create a new section, regular, and let's make it 2 rows, but I want the first row to be slightly smaller, more like a quarter compared to the second one. Okay, let's do that. Looking good. We're going to go to text. Text. No, I don't want text. I want a blab for that section, but let's start with our form. Okay, so we're going to select this module on this large row right here. I'm going to select form. Okay, as you can see over here, it's name, email, message. Okay, sign up to our newsletter. We just want them to pass their email and just be gone, just like that. So name and surname is a bit longer for a situation like this. We just want their email real quick. We're going to delete this name and message. Now we only have email. Okay, it's not a great looking form. I understand it's the default, but you have to customize it. Okay, so we're going to go to design, go to button first, and use custom styles for this button. We want this button to be yellow. Okay, want it to be yellow. Awesome. no. We want the text to be dark gray and the button to be yellow. Okay, let's remove the border and add border radius. So we want it to be round. Okay, let's say 28. Okay, design consistency. Okay, cool. So what I'm going to do, we got that, over it. Okay, I like it with that arrow. I think it's perfect. And then we're going to go back to content. We'll go to settings to customize this form bar right here. It's going to say email address. I think that's perfect. Field ID, email field. That is perfect. We're going to go to design, select layout. We want it to be full width. Okay, nice, looking good. Okay. This is a newsletter. Let's switch off the spam protection. Let's switch it off. Okay. Let's go to settings again. Go to spam protection. Let's switch it off. Okay. We just want people to type in their email and then we're done. Okay. We're gonna go to border. Let's add some nice round edges right here. Let's make it 28 again. Select save. And then we'll go to the fields. I want to customize the field background. I want this to be white. The field background, I want it to be white like this. I'm sure you can see that there's no clarity for now, but don't worry, we will take care of it, okay? And then after that, I'm going to close this, go to our section settings for this part, select the background and add a gray background. Look at it. Now you can see the space to type in your email. We select save. And then we create another module. Here we're going to add a blab to this quote-sized row. We're going to add a blab. This blab right here, we want it to be sign up. The title, sign up to our newsletter. Look at it. And we're going to say, be the first to hear about our new drops and specials. Something like that. And special. Okay, we're just going to go to title real quick. And give it a bold look. And increase the text size. 26. Okay, let's drop the weight. Semi-bold. Okay, looking good. Now let's go to content real quick and change this image to icon. Use icon. We want send icon. So we're just going to type in send. Boom, we got an icon. Go to design. Change that icon color to yellow. And we drop the size. Drop the size. Okay. 36, okay, and 36, perfect. Left align it, the placement. Okay, let's increase it a little bit. No, I think it's fine. We just need to adjust the background color so that it stands out more. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to double click on this section setting again and lighten up this background. Yeah, perfect. Select settings, save. Awesome, okay? Awesome. Save. Scroll up. Now let's exit the visual builder. Boom, okay? Now you can see here you can type in whatever product you're looking for. We're looking for mellows and the product will show up. Obviously, if you have it on eCommerce. And when you scroll down, you can see the parallax effect, giving it a cool animated experience. Scroll down, we can see the four layout for products. You can click on the product, you see the product you want. View more, you see more of the new arrivals. Our bestseller, here you can see this is our bestseller. At the very same time, we're trying to convince you to buy it also, because a lot of people are buying it. Why wouldn't you buy it? That's the purpose of a landing page, selling more products. So new arrivals, as you can see, we have to change that. These are mellows. Kids mellows, not new arrivals. Okay, we'll scroll down real quick. Scroll down, 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 down. Okay. Change this. And we say kids mellows. Kids mellows. Okay. Save. And save. Right. Let's check it out how it looks on mobile. Okay. Let's go to tablet view. Okay. Scroll down. Looking good. Okay. Let's scroll down. Let's scroll down. Let's scroll down. Okay. You can see all the products. You can see the text. Tablet view. Let's go to mobile. Okay. Looking good. Bit of work can be done, but looking good. You can see the products one by one. Our bestseller. The whole viewport shows the whole section, which is good. Up. Okay. But as you can see on the hero section, we can do with the alternate version of an image. Okay. For example, for mobile, we can say, let's go to mobile. What I would do in a case like this, I would duplicate this section and create and upload a different image. Let's just select this one. Okay. Let's just select this one. Select save. Go to mobile view. Okay, I can see a side of that sneaker. Okay, but that's not the point. We can use a completely different image. Okay, what I would do in Divi, I would just select this one, the default one, and select disable on the section settings, disable, and I will say disable it on mobile and tablet if that's what I want, and leave it like that. And then go to this one, disable it on desktop. Okay, so on desktop, this one shows. This one is grayed out. On tablet, now we can see this one. Okay, now we can see this one, but I would choose a different image for that mobile view in cases like this. Okay, now let's delete that. We are done designing our landing page. If you're looking to purchase a Divi license, maybe to test it out for a year, you can check out the link in my description, or just go for the lifetime, man. It's the best value for money. So let's scroll up and down. Slowly. Slowly. Looking good. Let's bring in our final result to match. Look at it. Perfect. And that is how you build amazing sites using Divi.